All right, I'm back. Scissor broad jump now. I duct taped my little handheld tripod to it. So I am now having my knees be part of the tripod.
We will be adding names to the 4-man carry qualifier once we get through the registration packet. So by the end of Scissor broad jump, we should have a complete list of people who need to qualify for the 4-man carry.
Okay, that looks good. There, now I'm hands-free, which is much, much better. So welcome to day one.
This is the Scissor broad jump. Athletes jump off of 2 feet, land on 1. Scissor for the next step. Step forward, then land on 2 feet. This game demonstrates and helps with the agility of jumping from ice flow to ice flow to get across the river or out on the ocean, or simply just trying to cross a creek from one side, jumping to a rock or a slippery log, and to get to the other side.
So welcome back, Tom. It's nice to be hands-free now. I don't have to hold the tablet. My knees and a duct-taped small handheld tripod is now supporting the tablet. Woo, these guys can jump far. So she was saying that it mimics, represents jumping on logs as well. Logs, rotten ice, puddle to puddle, ice flows, things like that. Things we did as kids, actually. Hello, Benny, welcome back. So now I'm hands-free. I am slowly adapting the shot. Last year I had like a little table area at the Big Dipper Ice Arena that I was able to balance everything. This time I'm just using this blue barricade thing. Tom says, lol, imagine you have the broom-handled duct tape there. Yes, exactly. I brought yellow duct tape, which is perfect because people next to us kept tripping on the stairs, so I laid down some yellow duct tape too. Oh, fell forward. When you finish the scissor broad jump, you have to land on 2 feet and not lose your balance. I'm gonna angle it this way. All the athletes are down here. There. Now that I know what I'm working with, I'll be better prepared for the the next evening event. I'm so glad that it's not glitching really bad. Who's your team, Super Vin? Welcome, Super Vin. My team, I would root for Gullivan. That's my grandma's village. Haycock is also my grandma's village, but that's no longer existing. It was an old mining camp. And anybody from Nome. And of course, Fairbanks. I'm rooting on family members. Wow. Gosh, they're good, aren't they? 17 watching already. Yeah, woohoo! I do like being able to break it up from event to event. That way, people that want to try to watch this can quickly and easily go to the event. Last year, I just kept it going for the whole, like 3 hours for the morning session and 4 and 5 hours for the night session. It all depends. If the events are running quickly, then I might just keep it going. Woo! Oh, she kept her balance. Good. Yay. Now this is the fun part, cheering people on. Oosh. Yes. Doing good. Woo, that was good. Yes. She did really good. So they have to take measure. They're going to measure it to her heel, from the starting line to her heel. Now, there's lots of events coming up. Let me try to get my handy dandy list, wherever that may be. Uh-oh. If I move too much, the tablet goes everywhere. My bad. There it is. Woo! He did fantastic. That's Colton Paul. I tell you, he's somebody to watch. Impressive, isn't it? I think they're going to have the fish skinning contest this evening, I think. Can't remember. Wow. Almost off the court. Crazy good, isn't he? So this side of the events in the morning is free. And if you come in the evening, it's like $10 for kids, $15 for adults. Yeah, keep an eye out for Red Shoe Guy. He's the guy, Colton Paul. He can jump far. Almost all of the events, he blasts them all. Okay. Let's see, Hand Reach Preliminaries are happening today as well. Tonight's the opening ceremony. Woo! Dance performances, Miss WEIO pageant, women's blanket toss preliminaries, fish cutting contest, dance performance, one hand reach, dance performance, and four-man carry final is tonight. Woo! I hope my parents let me go. It'll be so fun hanging out there with you and us both streaming. I know, it'll be so cool. I won't be that crazy lady up in the stands talking to herself. I'll have a sidekick. That'll be so cool. You could do your live stream and I do my live stream. That'd be so fun, Benny. I'm so glad that we've already met. So your parents aren't creeped out. So they might say yes. Like, why would we let our son go off with some YouTuber? Yeah, lol, it would be fun. Yeah, at least your dad knows I'm not a crazy wacko YouTuber. Boosh! Good job. Wow. These guys are good. Still adjusting the knees on my tripod. Wow. Oh, lost the balance. Oh, she's good. I gotta keep watching. It's fun to watch. So tonight's gonna be fun. 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Boom, boom, boom. Oof! Oh no! Lost his balance. Good one. Go! Yes! He did really, really well. 30 watching. Holy cow, awesome sauce. Hi, 30 people. Woo! I love this event. The World Let's Go Running Olympics. I have so much fun watching these athletes. Yes, good job. Maybe next year I'll enter into one of them. Get out there and do my thing. Okay, who's gonna be next? Got some. Here we go, getting ready. And she did well. Boosh. Here he goes. Oh, really good. He went off the camera. Holy cow. There. I have to extend the shot because they're going so far. Wow. These guys are awesome. Benny, yes, Katie, you should. I'll stream it for you. Well, you can live stream on yours, Benny. That'd be cool. So anybody in the comments that wants to yak and talk, I read all the comments for all the newbies here watching. If you want to see other angles of this event, go to Facebook for World Eskimo Indian Olympics. They're live streaming down there on Facebook. And I'm on YouTube because nobody else is. So I figured, hey, I'll do that. This is my second year shooting it. And this year I also shot the traditional games in Juneau, which was super fun. And Benny says, hee hee. So throughout this stream, I'll be talking to everybody in chat. A lot of nice people in chat. I believe in always reading every chat message. I have a lot of moderators to keep it clean and wholesome. And I've talked earlier about this event, the World Eskimo Indian Olympics. It started in 1961 by Frank Whaley and Buddy Hagberg. People that are tightly close to my family and my grandma and her brothers and my great-grandma and great-grandpa. They are Frank Whaley and Buddy Hagberg were all pilots. Oh, yay! Woo! They were all pilots, bush pilots, as were my great-uncles, my grandma's brothers, all four of them. Okay, I got to get myself situated because these guys are jumping so far. I have to get the shot extended here. Oof. But since Buddy Hagberg, and I will say Buddy, he is Bud Hagberg, but Grandma always called him Buddy. Since they were bush pilots and pilots in Alaska in the beginning of aviation here in Alaska, they went from village to village seeing these events happening, and they decided, hey, so when the sports don't get lost, let's create a big event. Oh! So in 1961, they created this event, World Eskimo Indian Olympics, held in Fairbanks, Alaska, and it's been going ever since. And back then, they even flew in people from Nome and other villages to participate, so since they were pilots. But I talked a lot about aviation and bush pilots because all four of my great uncles were bush pilots, worked for Alaska Air, Wien Air. Even Frank Whaley took some pictures of my great uncles. Pretty cool, with aviation is in the blood in my family. And it's definitely in my blood. Everybody knows I love airplanes, I love flying, I love aviation. I'm a total geek when it comes to that stuff. Let's see, Benny says, especially me, I'm super mod Benny. Yes, we got some super mods on here. I'm still trying to get it not so shaky, guys, so. These guys are jumping so far, I have to extend the shot. There we go. I have cough drops, so I'm good to go with being Miss Yap a lot. Benny says, Katie loves airplanes. Yes. But the average life of a bush pilot in Alaska was 8 years. And sadly, my great uncles were part of those statistics. 2 of them crashed together, age 18 and 20, when they passed. And the other 2 great uncles, separately in different airplane crashes, crashed in the bush. Some of the wreckage from my great uncle Arthur Johnson, his airplane crash is located, still in existence, in this remote area of Alaska. 30 people watching. Awesome. I'm so happy that so many people are watching this event. That's what makes me the happiest. Like I said, for me, it's not getting watch hours and all this kind of stuff. It's that, wow, 30 people get to watch this and experience what the World Eskimo Indian Olympics are like and what they're about. Now, some other trivia about the World Eskimo Indian Olympics is there's the voice of WEIO, which stands for World Eskimo Indian Olympics, who was Laura Purcell. And Laura Purcell was also a very well-known radio announcer, TV announcer, DJ announcer, and baseball game announcer here in Fairbanks. And did you know that his grandchildren are my grandchildren? Isn't that cool? So my daughter is the mother to his grandchildren. That's, well, great-grandchildren, I should say. But the dad, her honey bunny, is Old Purcell's grandson. So this event is so fun for me to cover since it's tied so closely to my family through my daughter and my grandchildren and my grandma, my great-grandma, and all the entire village of Haycock. Like I said, Haycock was a mining town, so it no longer exists right now as it was when my grandma and great-grandparents lived there. And that's where her brothers and her met Buddy Hagberg and all of the Jordan Jorgensen, all the aviation people. Tom S. says, I can't believe the airplane movie was like 1970, ahead of its time. Yeah, it was. You are so right. Tom S., don't call me Shirley. I know, I want to watch that movie again. Airplane was so funny. It's a bad week to quit sniffing glue. That guy in the tower. Oof. I'm trying to get this set just right for my knees. Benny Lol, Katie's famous. Well, I'm just related to people that are well known in the state. That's why it's like such an honor to be able to cover the event, because it does stem back to my grandma's village and great-grandparents. Yay! Everybody clap! Woo, 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 woo. Yay! Woo! Here he goes, Colton Paul. Woo! Oh, yes! Woo! Colton Paul went for it. Red shoe guy, Colton Paul. That's what I did last year. I caught a lot of people by their outfits. Benny said, holy, they went far. Yes, it's impressive how far these guys go. He needs a bigger court. Yes, Tom, he sure does. So when people ask me what do I do for fun in Alaska, this is one of the things I do. This is super fun for me. Okay, everybody, let's clap. Woo, woo, woo. Guy in blue. Woo, woo, woo. Yay! Successful jump. Usually it's their last jump when a lot of people do the clapping thing. And you'll hear people make that ooh, ooh sound. That's a seal call. Do, jump. Oh, that was good. Wow. Make sure I got him on camera. These guys are jumping so far. Yeah, they need a bigger court. Nice. I just love watching these events, though. It's so much fun. Here goes another one. Jump. Yeah. Good job. Boosh. So good at it. I'm going to have to make videos of me trying this. I showed you guys the seal jump. Seal jump is something I can probably, like I said, go 4 feet, and that's it. Good job. Honk, honk, honk. Nice, says Tom. Excuse my coughing. Necessary for me to do that. I still have to look up Greenland, trying to make one of their events. That's like the piece de resistance for me. to be able to attend that one. Woo-woo! Betty says, Katie's so cool. Nah, my family's cool. I was just born into it. Ooh, wow! They make it look so graceful and elegant and effortless, don't they? So people from Siberia, Alaska, Canada, and Greenland have come that far to participate in these games in the history. Benny said, oh wait, Tom says that last launch gets the distance. It's like Olympic long jump. Yes. And Benny says, I love watching your streams. So fun. Oh, thank you, Benny. I wish I could keep up with everybody else's streams lately. Oh, I'm trying to get my legs repositioned. There we go. Okay, everybody, let's clap. Oh, I'm shaking. Here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Go. Oh, yeah! Woo! I have to be careful when I clap because I shake the tripod duct tape thingy. Yeah. It's the athletes in the audience that makes this so fun. Yeah, this is kind of like the long jump in the Olympics, except this is to mimic jumping from log to log, rotten ice, or ice floe to ice floe. Oof. But I will shoot video, I think, of me trying some of these. It'll be fun. Okay, here we go. Oosh. Good job. Oosh. Oh, stand up, yes. Yay. Oh, good one. Benny says, I really hope my parents let me go. Yes, same here. The evening one's at 6. I could probably get here at 6:15 if need be. If I'm allowed to pick you up and bring you here tonight. That's for Benny in the comments. Good job. Yep, that'd be cool if any of you could come, because I've not had a sidekick here at any of my events that I've shot of these. Everybody clap. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah, I think that was his last jump. I wish I could clap hard, but yeah. My tripod would shake too much. Benny says, if they say yes, what time do you think I should get ready? I could pick you up by 5:30 this evening. Oh, I fell backwards. All right, everybody. Let's give encouragement. Yay! Woo! So people usually clap, like I said, when it, oh, Betty's got clap, 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 clap. People do the clap when it's, they're going for a record or it's their last jump. So it's always fun. Oh! Okay, we got some more coming. Let's watch for big jumps. Oh! Woohoo, says Benny. Good. Wow, 23 people on here. Hi, 23 people. Welcome to the World Eskimo Indian Olympics, Day 1, scissor broad jump. Whoosh, this is the finals. Yay, successful jump. I gotta get repositioned, guys. Oh, shaky cam for a second here. Woo! I think I figured it out. Okay, I think I've repositioned it good. Welcome 26 people here. Awesome sauce. There, I think that'll do. Now again, if you want to see, they're shooting live stream of it with the World Eskimo Olympics.
For a red iPhone 13, one of our athletes is misplaced it. It's on silent. So if you find a red iPhone, please bring it up to the officials table.
Will do.
Red iPhone. Please bring it up to the officials table.
They're on Facebook at WEIO if you want to watch their on the floor footage. I'm on YouTube. Whoosh! Woo! Good job. Whoosh! Good job. Woohoo! Yes. I guess after this they're going to do the qualifier for the 4-man carry, which would be super cool to see. I think all they do is see if they can actually pick up the 600 pounds. So talented, says Benny. Can't wait to see that. Yes.
We're finishing up the last round for all stations.
Okay.
Immediately following this, we will have our 4-man carry qualifier. Still looking for just a few guys or girls that are 150 pounds or thereabout. Just for the qualifier. Just
cool.
For the qualifier.
So Benny, if you weigh 150 pounds, you would qualify as one of the men to carry. Young men. Whoops, my tripod just slipped off the concrete. My bad. Stand by. I have such a wonky setup, guys. Okay. Stand by. Whoosh, good job. Oh, he went like, oh no, I think he's not even on the, they're going so far, you guys. I can't believe how far they're going. Woo! There. Around that weight. I think I'm around that weight, yeah, for the 4-man carry. Yeah, you're right around that weight. They need guys that weigh 150 pounds. And you have to drape yourself with 3 other young guys that weigh 150 pounds around one person. It's pretty hardcore. Pretty hardcore. That'd be cool though, Benny, if you were here for the finals of it. I think they're this evening, the finals of the 4-man carry. Woo! Whoosh. Good job. Yes. I think I'm going to buy a WEIO 2025 t-shirt this time too. Last year I didn't buy one. I should have, but I will this year. Wow, 23 people here. I'm so happy and grateful and thankful you guys are joining us on this awesome beginning day of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics here in Fairbanks, Alaska. Watch some traditional games of the indigenous people of the circumpolar regions. Good one. She did good. Woo. Oh, message. Nothing important. Oh, cool, says Mr. Benny. I'm so glad it's not glitchy, guys. Last year I battled glitchy. Hey, Maddie, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, Maddie. Welcome to day one of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics in Fairbanks, Alaska. Oh no, lol. Oh, little guy trying. That's cute. I think they might be done with the scissor broad jump. I think they might be done. I think they're going to do the 4-man carry qualifier next. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen next. Let's see. Hey there, I'm here. I always forget where to look. Is it here? It's there. That's where I gotta look. Why? It's Katie. Yes, Benny. I gotta say hi every now and then. Benny says, yeah. Good, how about you? I'm doing fantastic, because this is one of my favorite events to go to. Looks like, you see that what they're getting out right now? That right there. You guys, that is, there's a ball on the end of it. And a lot of events center around the ball. It's the one-hand reach, two-hand reach, and the one-toe kick and two-toe kick. I'm trying to think what else. But they're getting them all out, and you'll start seeing a whole new, different vibe of events here. Now, they're going to have one on every corner. They got one here, they got one there. And these are like a stationary ball, so that back in the old days, during the wintertime, the young people didn't have much space inside the sod houses and the communities where they lived during the cold months, and they would practice doing these kind of things inside of their home. And then the elders in the community would watch and see which young people were the strongest, and usually put them on the fishing team, whaling team, seal hunting team, So, stationary ball, so simple, and then some different things that games that tested their agility. See, there's one guy I already shown you. One hand touch, I think it's called. To make sure so I don't get it wrong. Everybody's trying doing stuff. Okay, we got another one over here trying. Okay, he's gonna go up on one hand, launch. He has to take his toe and touch that ball. He's warming up right now. Here he goes. He's focusing. He's gonna stay on one hand, launch, toe. Cool, isn't it? Oh, here we go.
I'm also looking for Braden John, Isaiah Lincoln, Kyle World, Leon Demmert, Lone.
One hand reach, yeah. That's the one they're working on now, preliminaries.
Parker Kennedy for the guys.
Ooh, you did a good one there. That was yeah. Oh, yes, got it. Red shoe guy, Colton Paul. Ooh, look at that. Katie, that's hard. I got a ad for your live. Awesome, Betty. Cool, thanks, 2 ads. Thank you. I'm glad that you told me that. Ready to play through. Thank you, Benny. Tom says, I would have loved competing this when I was young. Yes, these are fun events and hard, very hard. So when they go up on 1 foot like that, I'll get a little closer, you can get a better view. When they go up on 1 foot, they have to maintain their balance and land on the same foot they launched off of. That's why they're holding the other leg with the other hand. So, oh, he's not going to try. Oh, he's going to sweep. Okay. I'll stay close up on this. Hey, 28 people on here. Awesome. Welcome to day 1 of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics. Right now they're warming up for the one-hand reach. Ooh, did it. See how he landed on the same foot he launched off of. That's how to complete it fully. All right. Red shoe guy known as Colton Paul, who's really good at all these events and has a lot of world records. Okay, he's kind of blocked by the guy, but that's okay. Gonna launch up.
Guys, athletes, kids, come on over here to help out, please. Peter, I might have you help set up. Alex, you can help me set up too.
Okay, they're going to do the one-man carry qualifier. Looks like
Brayden, we're going to have you start first.
I think it's over.
Yep.
I'm looking for where they're doing the
Four-man
qualifier.
carry. Guys have to lift, pick up, and walk 3 steps to qualify for the 4-man carry this evening.
Ooh, that's going to be a big event tonight, guys. He did a good example right there. Trying to figure out what. Oh, it's over here. Okay. They're doing the qualifier for the 4-man carry over here. So to qualify, you have to be able to lift up 600 pounds and take 3 steps. And then tonight is the big event. So it looks like the qualifying thing's over here. They're explaining the rules. Let's go back over. See Colton Paul doing his magic. He's doing the double toe kick. There we go. So here they're starting to drape themselves. You can see how they have to interlock their arms, 4 people. Let's see how this close-up's looking too. Ooh, the close-up's pretty good, guys. I'm kind of happy with that. Yay, 4-man carry thing. Let's go, 30 people. Oh my, that looks hard. Yes, it's very hard. Okay, so it's hard for the 4 people doing the carry because they have to interlock, and it's kind of brutal for everybody. But they have to at least prove that they can do it. So we'll get back to them, and we'll watch a little bit of these guys practicing while they get it ready. They're practicing the one-hand reach. And then when I see the 4-man carry thing get going over there for the qualifiers, ooh, good job, then I will pan the camera over that direction. Okay. There we go. Kind of wish I was on the other side of the arena now. Here they go. Okay, they're locking on right there. You see them? And there's a guy in the middle of all that. He has to lift all those people, 600 pounds, 4 people that weigh 150 pounds each, and prove that he can walk 3 steps to qualify for tonight's grand finale. There, 1, 2, 3. Woo! Okay, that person qualified. Woohoo! Now there's a guy called the Beast. He was here last year and he killed it. He was just a beast. 272 kilos, ouch. Exactly. Whoopsie, sorry. I'm trying to get it steady, sorry. Woohoo! Okay, so this is just the qualifiers. It's not the actual big event. Okay, so it looks like the 4 guys are going to interlock themselves. 1 guy in the middle. Here they go. Again, this is just the qualifiers. They don't have to prove they can walk 3 steps. Tonight, they will walk around that whole court, which is crazy. Okay, who's going to be the next? Here we go, 4-man carry qualifier. 600 pounds. Lifting up 600 pounds. Also, where we go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Another qualifier. Okay. Woo. That's cool. Woo. I think tonight I might go over to the other side of the arena. Okay, going to go again, get another qualifier for the 4-man carry. 36 watching, the whole court is crazy, I know. Woohoo! Yeah, sorry for the shaky cam, but doing the entire court, these guys, like I said, there's a guy last year, I just nicknamed him the Beast, he was that good. Here they go. Did he qualify? I hope so. Hope he qualified. The hard part too is holding on. The guys that are getting carried, it's hard for them too to hold on. It's a really grueling event. When again, it's to mimic the necessity after a hunt to carry the hide, the animal, the carcass. That's why 600 pounds is the weight that they're going for. Okay, here goes another qualifier. They have locked arms. You can see them. Here goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, qualified. Woo! Yes, got a qualifier. I couldn't hold up 600 pounds. Me neither, Benny. I definitely could not. But imagine them walking the whole court over there. They have to walk around the court. It's crazy. Do they have any more qualifiers? I hope. Looks like we got another one. Okay, they're gonna lock on. 4 young men that weigh about 150 pounds. Benny says, yeah, I couldn't imagine that. I know, it's so heavy. Okay, here we go, qualifier. Lifting up, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 steps. Qualified. Woo, that was a girl. A girl did it. Yeah. Was that a girl? It was. Oh my gosh. You go. Stronger than me. I would get in trouble. My doctors don't let me lift heavy weights anymore with the kidney transplant. She did great. I should say woman, not girl. She's older. Okay, looks like we have another qualifier happening. Okay. Oh wow, looks like another gal. Holy cow. Awesome sauce. Sweet. Awesome sauce. Okay, I think this is a female. Okay, there's 4 150 pound guys. Okay, stand up. Let's see if she can lift them. And stand up. Can you do it? I hope you can do it. There we go. Well, oh, she could only go 1 step, so no qualifier there. Good try. Very good try. Let's see.
Gracie Dozette.
Looks like we got a few more qualifiers.
Maxine.
Oopsie, sorry guys.
McCoy.
Sorry. Let me fix the tripod thingy. There we go.
Maxine McCoy-Pavla, Gracie Dozette,
I'll stay wide until we get some more qualifiers. Woo! We just did a good kick.
last call for Maxine McCoy-Pavla.
For the qualifier. I'll go back over there if they get another qualifier going.
Last call for Gracie Dozette. All right, congratulations to our athletes who qualified. Braden John, Kyle Worrell, Lone Nicholson Hansen from Nuke. Happens to be the first female to ever qualify.
Wow! Woo! From Nook, Greenland. Woo! Yes.
And Parker Kenneth.
Wow. Okay, so that's somebody from Greenland here, guys.
Who will be competing this evening. Thank you to our Alaska Native Heritage Center volunteers, our voluntold athletes to assist with the four-man carry qualifier.
Wow, that's cool. Super cool,
We're going
guys.
to get started with the one-hand reach here in just a few minutes.
Yo! This is one-hand reach preliminaries. The finals should be tonight. Let me read that. Okay. One-hand reach preliminaries, yes. Race of the messengers outside. And then the blanket toss qualifier. I probably won't stay here for that. And I'll probably get home and try to fine-tune my tripod situation and be back at 6 p.m. for tonight's opening ceremony. Well, that's cool that somebody from Greenland is here. That's awesome sauce, isn't it? Circumpolar region event around the globe. I used to say that I was Inupiaq, but now I've learned I get to say I'm Inupiaq Sami. I've learned that on my dad's side, the dark secret that my great-grandfather was trying to hide due to all this discrimination back in the 1800s, that he's Sami from the Norwegian, Scandinavian, Laplands way in the north. I've got some pictures of him, and it explains his features and why he changed his name, erased his history, his past. It's hard to find anything on him on Ancestry when I do searches. But the same thing happened to the Sami people in the Scandinavian northern regions that happened to indigenous people in the circumpolar regions, where they took the kids from the parents in the villages, sent them off to boarding school, refused to let them speak their language. So it's pretty neat to connect with that and bring it back into light, that it's something that my great-grandfather on my dad's side could be very proud to be. Ooh, boy, he did good over there, didn't he? That was the 2-foot high kick that the guy on the left, red shoe, Colton Paul, they're practicing right now. You'll see all these nice cameras out there. Go to Facebook if you want to see their footage, WEIO. I'm on YouTube because nobody else is on YouTube, so it's my hope to bring indigenous games, traditional games, to a wider audience around the globe. It's one of my big passions, along with aviation. And aviation ties heavily into this event with its origins. So we are doing, I'm gonna have to get my program from last year. It's got good pictures and definitions and such. It's nice that they do take a break so that athletes can take a break, get some food, and then come back for the big events. The evening sides has some really big events, lots of crowds. Let me zoom out and show you again the arena that I'm at right now. Oh, we are at the Carlson Center where they play hockey. And this arena is used for many, 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 many things. So it's a state-of-the-art, really nice facility. Okay, let's get this wonky tripod thing back on its stationary position. There. Message. Oh, I need to read stuff. Did that dude that was walking up the stairs flip someone off? Oh, I didn't see it. Oh my goodness. Good job everyone there, lol. This is cool watching, says Benny. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I just have so much fun watching the athletes do this. Right now they're all warming up. Because this is the preliminaries. There's so many that participate. These are the, woo, Colton Paul, the 1 foot kick, 1 foot high kick. Dang, they are good, aren't they? Oof, woo. Gonna zoom in a wee bit. So much to see, so I think I might zoom out a wee bit. So anybody that wants close-ups and different angles, go to Facebook, WEIO. I'm independent, I'm just Katie. I just love covering stuff like this. I'll travel too. I'm from Fairbanks, so it makes it easy to be here for these events. But I flew to Juneau this year to cover traditional games there. I missed the Arctic Winter Games this year. I missed the Native Youth Olympics in Anchorage. So this year, I'm trying to hit as many places as I can. And next year, I hope to hit a lot more. Okay, let's watch. Here we go, and poof. Wow, good practice. So you'll see a variety of things. They're practicing like the 2 foot high kick, the 1 foot high kick. So now they're gonna do the 1 hand reach. So, 1 hand reach is you start on your hand, like this guy right there is doing right there. I'll show you there on 1 hand. Okay, so he gets on 1 hand, launch, try to hit that ball with the foot and land on the same foot. It's really hard. Really, really hard. Oh, I gotta lift this up again. My tripod keeps wanting to sink down. Sorry about the shape, guys. I'm trying still desperately to figure out without breaking my tripod. I think I might have broken it. Oh well. No worries, duct tape can fix it, right? Excuse me for the cough. I'm just getting over being sick. Okay, I gotta get this hands-free again. It's frustrating not to have it hands-free. There we go. 1 hand. 1 hand free. This is cool. Watch Betty says, gee, I rewinded it and someone did flick off his frame. Ooh. Must have been in jest and jokingly, I think. But thank you for catching that, Benny. You are a super mod. Most definitely. Okay, we got the guy down there in the camera going, it looks like, on his cell phone. Gonna get an epic jump. Good job. Oh, yeah. Woo. That was a good 2 foot high kick. Okay, the guy in the lower right is getting a position to do the 1 hand reach. He's gonna launch that 1 foot up while holding the other foot on 1 hand and touch that ball. That's hard, isn't it? These games are very, very, very hard. They're not easy. 30 watching again. Woo! Goodness, goodness. BRB says Benny. Let's see. So after this, after the Winter Hand Reach Preliminary, will be the Race of the Messenger Finals. I think that's outside. And that's at 3. The qualifiers. Okay. Holy cow, 30 people on here. Thank you, 32 people, for being here, for seeing this. Peachy says, it's wonderful seeing these games again. Cookies. Good. I'm glad you're familiar with these games. Woo! Wow. What he just did was so cool over there on the left. Oh, wow. Colton, my goodness. That was elegant and graceful. Yes. Good to see you here, Peachy. If you want to see different angles of it, they've got footage on Facebook, WEIO, and they're going to have all those fancy camera angles down there. I'm just Katie here on YouTube, bringing the games to people on YouTube. I saw a little gap, so I figured I should fill it.
Our officials and volunteers are grabbing a quick bite. As soon as they're done, we will start the one hand reach. In the meantime, I'm going to announce some Scissor broad jump results.
Woohoo! Oh, sweet, danke, thanks. Oh, you're welcome. So the officials are having a bite to eat. So all the youngins here, and I can say youngins because I'm an old lady, are having fun trying different things here. Looks like the fellas on the left are creating their own little jump, a back jump, which is pretty cool looking. Okay, he's practicing the one hand reach. Fun to watch still. 32 people here. I'm so excited to bring it to 32 people, this footage. In Fairbanks, Alaska at the Carlson Center this year. Last year it was at the Big Dipper Ice Arena. This is a much bigger venue, so really exciting. Excuse me, guys. Thank you for streaming live. You're welcome, Melissa. Thank you for joining us. My son is Don Sukluk Heflin? Cool. That's awesome. Which village? Which area? Sukluk. Is that Heflin? Okay. I'll listen for his name. Oh, Johnson's your last name. Maktua Yuck. Okay, Johnson, are you the Johnsons from Nome, the Johnsons from Haycock, and the Johnsons from Gullivan, and Johnsons from Fairbanks? That's my family.
Results for our ladies.
Woo! That'd be cool if you're the Johnsons from the family.
24 feet 9 1/4 of an inch from Palmer, Riley Malone.
Woohoo! Yay!
Taking second place, jumping 25 feet 6 1/4 inches from Anchorage, Jade Wren.
Woohoo! Yeah!
And bringing the gold home, jumping 27 feet 9 inches from Anchorage, Anastasia Wild.
Woo!
Just a reminder, our first place athletes will be demonstrating the events this evening at the following the opening ceremony.
He's Inupiaq, so am I. Yeah, originally from Nome, but lived in Anchorage. Yeah, the Johnsons from all the places. Oh my gosh, we're related. My grandma is Betty Johnson Barr.
For the guys,
Her brothers were
taking third place, jumping 34 feet 4 1/2 inches from Anchorage, Cody Levi.
Woohoo!
Taking second place, jumping 35 feet 9 inches from Anchorage, Quentin Odeman.
Woo! Woo!
And taking first place with a new world record, 39 feet 4 1/2 inches from Kipnuk,
Colton Paul.
Paul.
Woo! So Melissa, my grandma is Betty Johnson Barr, and her brothers were Arthur Johnson, Wallace Johnson, George Johnson, and David Johnson out of Haycock. And our village is Gullivan as well, and then they all migrated to Nome and Fairbanks. Melissa says, I had a flat tire and we'll have a table tomorrow. Oh, is that message for me or somebody? I'm not sure. But that's cool. Welcome, Melissa. It's cool to find out that we're related and that your son's here. And I will keep an ear out for him. Asuplak. Don Asuplak Heflin. Okay, I'll memorize that. This is so cool. That's what's fun about this event, is connecting with people. That I gotta get this situated, guys, because I'm having issues trying to get this to be hands-free. Okay, stand by as it's shaky. Sorry. Okay, Sir Smokes a Lot says, sorry I'm late. No worries. I will be here the next 4 days. So there's lots to see. You can see things on the replay. I just was chatting with somebody that I found out I'm related to, and of course somebody down there is her son, and I'm related to him too. All right, looks like they're still doing the warm-ups, waiting for the officials to finish snacking and having their lunch. And then there'll be a break for tonight's opening ceremonies. Will be fun, so don't miss that. I'll be here for that too. Everybody's practicing things like the one-hand reach, the 2-foot high kicks, 1-foot high kick. They're trying different things right now, just warming up. And what they're trying to do is kick a ball. I'll get a close-up on the ball. See the ball? There's the ball. There you go. That was a good example. Okay. So that's what they're trying to kick. I think the ball is made with like seal skin and other animal hide type products, if I remember right. They're kind of like the Eskimo yo-yos we'd play with as kids, but smaller. I mean, the Eskimo yo-yos are smaller. Benny says, I'm back. Hey, Benny. I was just chatting with somebody in the chat that has their son here, and turns out we're related. Big surprise, hey? I'm related to at least a quarter of the people here. Minimum a quarter. Ooh, awesome, says Benny. Super cool. Okay. And so these are preliminaries.
ConocoPhillips has a table and they are giving away free ice cream.
Ooh, yum yum.
So if you have a craving for some ice cream, go see the ConocoPhillips table. It's their ice cream day.
They're talking about the tables over here. It's a big arena, isn't it? I like the Carlson Center. It's pretty cool here, isn't it? A lot of hockey games happen here. Big time hockey games. Right here, Alaska hockey. Very popular. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try making my tripod not so, there we go. Okay, I think this might work better. I'm trying hard to get this tripod thing figured out, guys. Oh, there we go. Okay, there, I think I got it situated, just almost. Sorry for the shaky cam. But I'm trying to get it to where I got it figured out to keep it steady. So we're just waiting for the officials to get done with their lunch while the athletes practice and warm up. for the preliminaries of the one hand reach. And I will get this situated when I get home on the break. I will rig a super duper tripod situation. But the next 4 days, whew, kids, next 4 days, come join me to catch the events as they unfold and happen. All right. Got a youngin' down there. Oh, almost. Nearly. So we'll just watch everybody warm up. Oh, there's a good one-hand reach.
All right, ladies, you're going to be over at the kickstand where Bernard is. Ladies, you're going to be at the kickstand where Bernard is.
Okay.
For one-hand reach, all the ladies over there.
Here they go. We're going to get started. The officials and volunteers are ready.
Kickstand over here, next to the ladies on the left. Isaiah Lincoln, Parker Kennick, Leaf Richards, Nels Christensen, Paris Heaple, Paul the 63rd, Macarius, Norman Lott, Stacks, Jaden, Colton, Braden, and Benjamin. You're at this kickstand.
I keep listening for Melissa's son, Don. Last year, a gal from my village was competing in the Miss WEIO pageant. So I thought that was cool. I was rooting her on. Okay, let's get ready.
Kickstand. Owen, Jose, Chugaluck, Trevor, Lincoln Moses, James Williams, Nathaniel Blake, Scott Thacker, Paul Sherman, Connor Oppenheim, Christian Paul, Bernard Clark, Samuel Shackley. If your name wasn't called, go to the last kickstand over here.
Okay.
Put in order here with Megan.
Betty says, ooh, awesome, I'm back. Oh, okay, that was old. See, I almost want to go across to the other side to shoot tonight, but I haven't decided yet because this is the one angle they don't have a camera. Because they got cameras on the other side capturing that angle. So that's the first thing I did when I walked in here is I walked around the entire arena looking at where they had their cameras placed, and then I put myself where they don't have a camera. So, because I really don't want to impose on World Eskimo Indian Olympics organization and not compromise where their camera angles are at. They're on Facebook, not on YouTube. They're streaming on Facebook. So if you want to see better angles, you can go to Facebook. I'm just independent Katie, just having fun representing my family, my family's family, my villages, my community. What happened is all the villages of my family moved down to Fairbanks and Anchorage, so I was born in Fairbanks. Excuse me. Okay, we're just waiting for everybody to get started to do the preliminaries for the one-hand reach. And I'm still trying to get my tripod situation thing going here. It's precarious. I'm balancing on my wrist and on a single tripod monopod, a big heavy iPad. Because it's better quality than my cell phone. And oh, I actually did flip the camera so you can see me again. Hi, this is me. Sorry I'm not chatting much. I'm doing stuff but still watching. No worries, Benny. There's always going to be lulls that happen on the stream.
Blue and a gray pair. One hand reach, we're looking for you.
Stand by as I get resituated again with my tripod situation. Oh. Okay, just gonna do it as best as I can. Yeah, no worries, Benny. Excuse me. Yeah, last year I shot on the opposite side of the arena, so it's kind of different to be on this side. And it's different venue too. I just like to try to stay out of the way, not impose on their cameras and their angles. Just fill in where they're not covering. But I do look forward to getting this tripod situation fixed a little bit better for the next stream. Oh, and also for my regular subscribers, I will not be outside exercising in the woods on my bicycle for the next 4 days. I will be sitting here. This event goes till Saturday. And I bought my season pass for it, so it's $50 for the 4 nights of entries. And I think the cost is $10 for youth to enter in the evening, or $15 for adults.
One of the most difficult events at the World Eskimo in the Olympics or at any traditional Native Games competition. I'm going to have Bernard, where are you at? Can you come and demonstrate over here, please? The ladies.
I'm getting to know the names. That's Bernard and
Bernard Clark is our men's world record holder.
Oopsie.
For the one hand reach.
Sorry, guys. There he is over there.
Bernard, demonstrate real quick. He's going to take one hand and place it on the floor. It could be flat palm, knuckles, or on his fist. From this position, he uses the other hand to steady while he lifts up his feet and knees off the floor. Gets his balance, reaches up, touches the ball, comes back, balances, must maintain his balance before he can set the rest of his body down.
That's hard, guys.
After each round, the ball is raised 4 inches at a time.
4 inches at a time.
Each athlete gets 3 attempts.
Woo.
Each attempt until we're into the finals this evening. They have a 1-minute time limit until we get down to the last 3 athletes.
Wow.
Once we get down to 3 athletes, they get to select 4 or 2 inches until they reach record height. In the event they need to go 1 inch to tie the record, they can do that. When we get to the finals with 3 athletes, the time changes to 3 minutes. When there is 30 seconds left in an attempt, the official will raise their hand to signify they have 30 seconds left to complete their attempt. This is a game that was played during the long, cold, dark winter months. When it's cold and dark and stormy, they played this game inside their small sod huts or houses to help them stay in shape. It requires a tremendous amount of strength endurance, agility, coordination to keep their bodies and mind in shape. The one hand reach. You may see people balance just a little differently, and that's okay. They just must balance on one hand, reach up and touch the ball, and then rebalance. Each athlete gets a warm-up round, and then the competition will start. The ladies, the guys are starting at 46 inches.
Sorry, guys.
And the ladies are starting at 38 inches.
Wow. Sorry, I'm getting the camera situated. This tablet's so heavy.
Cece, are you available?
I'm gonna reposition the tripod, guys, so hang tight. I think it worked better when I had the actual legs out. So I'm gonna do that real quick. There we go. Gives me a little something more stability. Okay, there we go. I think I got it. I like this setup a little bit better. Okay, let's get it situated. There, I think I locked it in. Thanks for being patient with my shaky cam. Still ironing it out. Yep, I bet it's heavy. Yes, it is. It's very heavy. Tablets are heavy. Cell phone's a lot lighter. Okay, let's get the shot. There we go. Whoopsie. Sorry. Stand by. Still trying to get it situated. I think it worked better when I had my knees holding the bottom because it's so much better to have it hands-free. So I'm going to try that now. Sorry, guys. Let's get it situated. Okay, I think that'll work better. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. Here we go. Okay, thanks for standing by with that shaky cam. I'm a one-person team. Just me. Just Katie. Okay, preliminaries. And the time is 1:23 p.m. Alaska time. There, I think it works better locking it down on my knee. I don't like shaky cam, and I know you guys don't like shaky cam. So they got 4 poles going, 4 balls on each corner of the arena. You can see one there, one there, one way over there, and one there. 4 total spots going. So keep your eyes on all 4 corners as the athletes try to do the one-hand reach. Now you'll see people laying on the floor. It's because they are seeing if any body parts touch incorrectly. So here's a good example right over here. There he goes. The judge down there on his tummy, laying down flat, is watching to see if any part of his body touches what it shouldn't touch. So that's why you'll see people laying down like that, with their head close to the ground. As you can see, he's making sure he lifts up, touch, and keep his legs off the floor. That's successful over there. That was a successful one-hand reach. Now, if you don't know what these games are and you're seeing it for the first time, it's great that it can be explained to you so that you can learn in real life as it's happening, which is pretty cool. There goes another guy off to the left in the white shirt and dark shorts. Yep, he successfully completed that round. You'll see another judge right there laying down, watching. So they're not just taking a little lie down nap, they're actually judging, making sure that the athlete does it correctly. Ooh, I love her hat. That's awesome. Easily distracted I am. Okay, looking at over here. I'm gonna go a little bit wider so you can watch all 4 corners. There. I think we'll keep it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, all 4 corners. Wow, I have 29 people on here. Welcome, 29 people. Now 15. Or 29 it says. Yes. Awesome. This is the one hand reach here in Fairbanks, Alaska at the World Eskimo Indian Olympics. I need some chapstick. I know it's random that I just said that, but I need some chapstick. And I happen to have it in my handy dandy backpack, my rucksack. I also need the cough drop, which I also happen to have in my handy dandy backpack.
Records in this event. The ladies' record is held by Sophia O'Connell.
Oh.
She reached 62 inches
Wow.
in 2003 at the Native Youth Olympics.
Wow.
Also tied her own record in 2006. For the men, the record is held at 71 inches, set by competitor Bernard Clark, who demonstrated at the 2024 World Eskimo Indian Olympics.
Woo! I got footage of that. I was there. Woohoo! So this is the preliminaries, and the finals will be tonight. And that clanky clank sound is me having a cough drop. This one's really hard, but I always say that about all of them. Like I said, I've got to get home and try some of these myself so you all can see how hard they are. And I always tell everybody watching this, give it a try. Get on one hand, balance your weight, reach up to touch a ball, and then come back down. I'm still on your hands. Hold it, then successfully complete it. See if you can do it. Excuse me. I'm so glad I got better in time for the event. I was pretty sick the last 2 weeks. And I was like, oh no, I don't want to miss the World Eskimo Indian Olympics. Woo. Good try on the left. Okay, he's done. When they go to shake hands, they've finished their 3 tries. These guys can go pretty high too. I don't think I could even get all my weight under one hand. I really don't think I can, but I have to try it at home. So anybody joining us from remote regions of Alaska and other countries, thanks for joining me. All right, let's cheer this contestant on. Or contestant, athlete, not contestant. It's not a game show. Good job. Woo! Man, I don't think I could do this one. I couldn't even get in the starting position. Woo! Happy fella. They're having fun, the young men. Benny says, do what? How? Do what now? I don't understand, Benny. Oh, I wouldn't even be able to do this one. The starting position. Getting all your weight on one hand. I can't even do that. Wow. Excuse me. Everybody's having fun in the qualifying rounds here. Benny says, oh, you said try something at home. Oh, yeah. Try this at home. Try to get all of your body weight under one hand. Your feet cannot touch the floor. Your knees can't touch the floor. Balance. Take your other hand and reach for the ball. Touch it and bring your hand back down, keeping all your body weight on both your hands. So your starting position is just on your hands. Legs off the ground. Take a hand and reach for the ball. Touch it. And hands back, maintaining your balance without falling. Try just getting all your body weight on two hands and see if you can even do that. That's how hard this one is. It's really hard, the one hand reach. They make it look easy. All right, let's cheer them on. Woo, 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 woo. Go. Yeah! Did it! Woo! Over the right. We're cheering for the guy on the right. These guys are just trying to qualify for the finals tonight. Oh, says Benny. Don is on the top right corner. Oh, cool. Where at? Tell me where. And what color outfit? Thanks, Melissa. I was listening for his name. They didn't call him for the third corner. They said, if your name wasn't called, go to the third corner. I was like, oh, I bet you he's in that group. Okay, tell me, Melissa, where he's at. Benny, I tried, I can't do it. Good try, Benny. I'm so glad you tried. Benny says, I tried getting my legs off the ground, but couldn't, lol. Nuka Larson, one hand reach. Yes, this is the one hand reach. I'm waiting for Melissa to tell me where Don's at and what color outfit he's got on. That's pretty cool. I guess you could say he would be like second cousin or third cousin, fourth cousin. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to figure it out, but he's a Johnson. Nuka said hi. Hello, Nuka. Welcome. Awesome to have you here. Try to figure out where Don is at. Waiting for Melissa to tell me. Okay, I gotta zoom back out. I can't hold the shot. Gotta use my knee. Ugh. Melissa says, shucks, he's an intern at Alaska Native Heritage Center. Cool. That is awesome. That one's in Anchorage, right? You're not talking about the Morris Thompson Cultural Center, are you, Melissa? For those of you who don't know, that the Morris Thompson Cultural Center in Fairbanks, Alaska, was named after, what was his name? William Morris? Anyway, not Morris Thompson, I mean. Morris Thompson and his wife, oh God, I forget her name, but his daughter Cheryl. Went to school with her. But they were a family that sadly passed away on the Alaska Air flight that crashed years ago. And the center is named after him. And his wife, I'm trying to remember his wife's name, but his daughter was 2 years older than me. We went to school together. They were all on board. So if you ever come to Fairbanks, Alaska and go to the Morris Thompson Cultural Center, you'll know why it's named after him. He was a pillar of the community with Doyon and Indigenous affairs and such. I have to look up stuff to say it correctly. But he was retiring and taking a trip down to Mexico with his wife and daughter. And sadly on the way back, it was the horrible crash where the plane inverted and went into the water. A little backstory on the Morris Thompson Cultural Center here in Fairbanks. And I think the Alaska Native Heritage Center is in Anchorage, if I remember right. And the movie Flight with Denzel Washington was based on that flight, on that story of Alaska Air. Yeah. I like when the young men have fun. It's great. Okay. Ooh, good job. I'm just letting you guys watch all four corners. These are the preliminaries, so tonight's going to be the finals. Oh, Benny, also, when you're looking to get permission from your parents, they can take a look at the live streams I've already done so they can get an idea of what it's like as well. It's very quiet. So many people here. Everybody's just having a good time. Again, at home, anybody who's watching, give it a go and just see if you can balance just on your hands. Not using your legs, just your hands, and see if you can balance your body weight. Woo! She did good over there in the far corner, left corner. So after all the rounds are completed, on each pole, they raise the ball 4 inches. And they just keep raising it and raising it, 4 inches at a time. Because these guys can go pretty high. And it seems really calm and quiet right now, but tonight at 6 p.m. Alaska time will be the opening ceremonies, the dances, and the finals of the one-hand reach. And let's see, Benny says, okay. And Benny says, and if my mom wants, I'll give her your number too. Yes, you may do that. That's why I figured I should send it to you last night, Benny. I figured, bare minimum, your parents will need that from me. Tonight is going to be a grand opening ceremony, kneel jump and scissor broad jump, demonstration, Miss WEIO introductions, dance performance, talent show. Oh, those are separate. Okay. Women's blanket toss preliminaries, fish cutting contest, dance performance, one-hand reach, dance performance, full-man carry. Woo, 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 woo. All right, let's go, 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 go. Yeah. Far right corner. Sorry about that. I like when they cheer for each other like that. It's really nice. I wish I knew which one was done. Excuse me. Let's see if I can zoom just a wee bit. Zoom a wee bit more. Wow, this has been an hour and a half live streaming. That's cool. I'm on my tablet, my iPad, and the battery lasts forever, and the tablet doesn't overheat, so, and it seems like the picture quality is a lot better than my cell phone. So quiet right now. like just a chill, let's wake up type morning time. Everybody's just getting into the groove. It's a good test run for me too, since I'm a single solo person here. I call my crew just Katie. It's just Katie over here on her iPad. That lady talking to herself. But to all my subscribers and new people here, Kuyanakpak, for joining me. Makes me super happy to bring these games to everybody around the world. If you're on Facebook, you can go see World Escamandi Olympics organization live streaming on Facebook. You go to WEIO Facebook to see their stuff. They got all the nice cameras down there. I'm just Katie up here, solo independent. You ending? Asks Benny. I will be after this probably, because the next thing will be outside. And the next thing is just a qualifier. So I think after this, I will end and then come back at 6 p.m. tonight. The first day Morningside is always kind of chill. It was last year as well. Right now it is 1:42 Alaska time. So it gives me enough time to get home, rig my equipment to be easier to work now that I know I'm working with. Didn't know exactly what I had to work with here. So it's really calm and quiet because it's preliminaries. And as I said, you'll see people laying on the ground. Those are judges. They're just watching to make sure not an inch of body touches the floor while doing the event. And if you're still watching, Melissa, which one is your son on the upper right? We've got guy in blue shirt, guy in red shirt, guy with long hair. Yeah. Guy in blue shirt. I don't think that's him. Is it guy in red shirt? Don't know. Okay, these guys are trying to qualify for tonight's finals. They keep seeing the ball go higher and higher. Melissa said he's lying on his right side. I'm looking. Lying on his right side. In the far right, he said. Oh, wait, no, that's Bernard. Trying to get to know all the names here. Still trying to find the guy lying on his right side, on the upper right corner, you said. Now, of course, no guy's lying on his right side. Now, are you the Johnsons from one of my grandma's brothers? Either Arthur, it'd be Arthur, or Wallace. Because George and David died together in an airplane crash when they were younger. And Arthur Johnson and Wallace Johnson had children. I'm thinking he might be from the Wallace Johnson side. He's up now. Oh, okay. He's up. Is he the guy with the big hair? Getting ready to go right now? He's up now. Okay. Did he just try? Is that him, Melissa? He just made his try? Woo-hoo. I'm gonna go zoom in just in case. Special moment. Hope that's him, right, Melissa? No, he just sat down next to the guy in the red shirt. Okay, let's see, next to the guy. Oh, okay. Now do I have him? Is that him? Let me get this settled first. Sorry. Okay, this is for Melissa. There. Him with the glasses? Is that him? Well, Melissa, if it is, you're getting some special service here. So is that him getting up? I hope so. Well, yes. Then the one with green socks is Quentin. Okay. Whoopsie. My bad. I just lost it. Let me zoom out. Okay, so I'm going to look for the guy with the green socks for Quentin. So Quentin is also family? I'm looking. So cool. Okay, so I got my eyes on him. Got the glasses. I got my glasses on so I can try to memorize people's faces. So that's Dawn. And the guy with green socks I didn't see yet. So that's cool. Uh-oh. Not answering that phone. It said spam. Well, that's cool. Thank you, Melissa. I'm so glad that I could, that's Peter. Oh, wait, now I'm confused. Yes, and the one with green socks is Quentin. Okay, and then Peter. Wait, now I'm confused. Okay, let's get my camera steady. Almost. She tried in the far corner. That was her last try. Okay. Yeah, there's a 15-second delay on this. His back is to us now. Okay, let me go zoom in over there. Okay, so his back. Okay, he's the guy on the right with his sitting next to the red shirt, right? With his, and he has glasses on, right? Okay. He's on the left of the red shirt. Cool. Okay, not the bigger hair, but the smaller hair with glasses, right? That's your son? That's cool. I always say I'm related to about a quarter of the people here, so there we go. That was awesome sauce. Well, I'm glad I could give you, no, glasses. Oh, okay. So he's the one with no glasses and the hair is a little bit bigger. Okay. Got it. Right there. Let's zoom in more. Right there, next to the guy in the red shirt, right? Not the glasses. Tell his name. Go, Don! Okay, so when he goes up then, so it is the guy right on the left of red shirt guy, in between the guy with glasses, right? I'm giving you your own personal close-up. Yes, okay, good. So we got it locked in. Now he's on his arms, right? I just want to make sure I have the right guy. We're waiting for Melissa's next comment. Yay, I could be your own little personal camera person for your son. My grandma would always say, son, son. Right there, is that him? He's the hands on the floor, yes. Now his hands are off the floor, right? Now he's moving around. Just got to make sure that that's Dawn. So ladies and gentlemen, that would be Dawn. My husband's name is John, but this is, yes. Awesome, yes, cool. Okay, so we have a new guy to root for. Here's my cousin. Everybody's a cousin, or an auntie, or an uncle. Be my cousin. Losing reception. Oh no, I'm gonna zoom back out. There we go. It's a little bit tight. There we go. Okay, so now I know who to root for. So there, we got Melissa's son close up. He has a bracelet on his left hand. Okay, that is cool. Now I know who to watch for. And I see his bracelet. Yes, it's like an orange bracelet. Okay, got it. Well, that's cool. I'm glad I can connect with some parents so they can see their kids here doing this event. Because the World Eskimo Olympics, they do a great job covering it on Facebook. They have a lot of cameras down there, the switcher board and all that kind of stuff. I'm just filling gaps here with YouTube. Very cool. Now I know who to root for. Woo, 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 woo. Because I'm driving up. Oh, okay, you're driving up. Well, you know who to look for. I'll just give you a little shot of me. That's me. I'm Katie. I got the red hair. I got the red hair from the Johnson side. I'm the only redhead alive on the Johnson side, I think. And also my dad's side has red hair, so I got a double dose of it. My dad's the Scandinavian side, as well as the Sami Scandinavian. Wallace Johnson was my grandpa's brother. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. So wait, Wallace Johnson was your grandpa's. So Wallace Johnson's other brother, Arthur Johnson, is the one that had kids. George and David Johnson died in an airplane crash together in Fairbanks. They're actually buried here in Fairbanks. Arthur Johnson Sr. Is my great-grandpa. He married Clara McCafferty, the Adams family, from Gullivan. And so she became Clara Johnson, and she had 5 kids. Betty Johnson is my grandma. Arthur Johnson, George Johnson, Wallace Johnson, and David Johnson. The Johnsons. And they are Johnsons from Sweden as well, because Arthur Johnson Sr. immigrated from Sweden, Öland Island in Sweden. Wallace Johnson is my grandpa's brother. That is cool. So cool. There's a lot of Johnsons in Anchorage too. A lot of them ended up down there and in Fairbanks. A lot of people from the villages came in down to Fairbanks and Anchorage. And I know when they left, the Johnsons left Haycock, when they came down to Fairbanks. And all the grandma's brothers were all pilots, all of them. And Buddy Hagberg, Frank Whaley were all part of that, influencing them to go fly. They had it in their blood. Now, I've also become a really bad private pilot, really, really bad. I didn't get my license because I just wasn't really good at landing. I flunked out of the ground school. Yeah, I was pretty bad at it, but I love flying. I love airplanes. That's super cool. We connected, Melissa. Super duper cool. So when you make it up here, Melissa, look for the redhead talking to herself over here in the corner with a wonky iPad duct taped to a funny little tripod. I'm wearing purple today. Oopsie. There, I'm in my purple shirt. Indigenous traditional games. This is me. I look a lot like my Grandma Johnson, or Great Grandma Johnson, and Grandma Betty Johnson. I look a lot like them. I got a lot of their features. They're awesome ladies. I was lucky to get to grow up with my great-grandma. She was so awesome. She spoiled me.
Select Physical Therapy is back in the house. They will be here until 3:30 this afternoon and then back this evening at 7 to 9 p.m.
So Melissa, you know the Shurik family?
Therapy, one of our amazing sponsors, is here until 3:30 this afternoon. And we'll be back here again tonight from 7 to 9 p.m. They're back here in the corner by the back door entrance.
The Shurik family in Nome. I know they're from the Wallace Johnson line as well. Janice Shurik, they all live in Nome. Cheryl Andrews says, Katie, Peter Griggs is my grandson. He works at the Heritage Center and brought 9 athletes. They have sponsorships from Nike. Go Peter, awesome. That is super cool. Peter Griggs, I will keep my ear out for that. Awesome. That is super cool they have sponsorship with Nike. Woo, 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 woo. This is something fun that I like to do is bring this more up close and personal for everybody watching from other areas. And then I get to learn who I'm related to down there. And Melissa, your son has white socks on, right? I just want to make sure I got the right Dawn.
Yeah.
Almost. I'm still watching the guys go. Looks like they've wrapped up one of the poles in the far corner for the women. And it's just the guys going at it now, it looks like. Well, if I get down there, I'll go introduce myself to Dawn. It's pretty cool to be able to connect with people that I know are most definitely directly related to me. What's cool is we have the same great-great-grandparents. It would be Minnie Adams. And I forget, she got together with Frank McCafferty. And Minnie is from Gullivan. My grandma would say, go lovin'. And amazingly, people from that family line made their way down to the Tri-Cities of Washington. Great-grandma Johnson's brother, he made his way down to the Tri-Cities of Washington and Tonopah and Wapato. And LaFay McCafferty, not a Weaver. But he made his way down there. And I got to meet him too. That was cool. But their mother, Minnie Adams, passed away when Great-Grandma Johnson was young. I think she said she was like 10 or 11 or 12. And she only had a third grade education. But I was blessed to be able to grow up with her. Looks like they're wrapping it up now. Preliminaries are ending. Super cool. Yeah, I think they're wrapping it up. Next they have is something outside. Looks like they just got, how many more people go in here? I'm not sure. Looks like a lot of the poles are wrapped up. Okay, so it looks like Bernard is his name. He's going. I think that's Bernard, right? I think that's his name. I have to get all the names. Okay, are they still going? Okay, the guys are there practicing because there's no judges on the ground. That's how you know if they're still going, because there'll be judges laying on the ground. Yeah, next is outside. And I think after the preliminaries here are done, then I'll be done for this session, and I'll come back by 6 p.m. tonight, Alaska time. So set your alarms. If you get the measuring stick at me, and they're going to raise the ball 4 more inches now. I'm going to get my knees under this tablet. Sorry for the shaky cam, guys. Oh, now I know why Melissa said that she had a flat tire, because she's trying to get here for the event. There we go. No more shaky cam, guys. Okay, still going for the preliminaries here. Oh wait, I start going on the left-hand side as well. I can zoom back a wee bit, because there's somebody laying down. That's a dead giveaway, right? Ooh, good job. He just did it so gracefully and eloquently, didn't he? Yeah, they're not trying to set records right now. They're just trying to qualify. These are the preliminaries of the one hand reach. You'll see great sportsmanship here, and you'll see people helping each other, coaches helping all athletes. There's really no team per se. It's a community as a whole. Everybody's trying to do their part to do well at this and pass these games down to future generations. And that's what my goal is, to provide footage on YouTube, since it's a platform not being used right now. So I figure, woo, good job, woo, 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 very good. Since YouTube doesn't have anybody live streaming it, I figure I'll step up to that plate and do it happily. And I got a huge passion for these games, always have. I used to just watch them and wish I could do video footage of it. And I just finally said last year, I'm just going to show up and do it. So I did. And that started the ball rolling. And now I'm starting to travel to capture all these events. Benny says, be right back again, Katie. No worries. I gotta listen for Peter Griggs and Don Heflin. Excellent. Trying to keep a steady shot here with my iPad on my knees. Oh, wait, is that Don going next? I hope so. Was that Don? White socks. Melissa, if you're still here, is that Don getting ready to go? I want to make sure I have the right guy. Okay, let's go in there. Here we go. Let's get a good shot of Dawn. I hope I got the right guy. I hope that is Dawn. Axelok. Make sure I get his name correct. Heflin. Oh, get it. Come on. Okay. You're done. Come on. All right, good to go. I hope I got the right guy, if that's Dawn. You get it? Woo! That was his last try. Woohoo! Go down. I hope I got the right guy. Good job. Good job. Wow. Proud of these guys. Okay, that was my moment to give some nepotism there. I hope that was the right guy, if that's Don. Usually it's a more distant relation, but if he's a Johnson directly, that's a direct line in my family. There's a lot of offshoots of the Johnsons, but he's a direct line to Wallace Johnson. I figured it was Wallace. I grew up knowing Arthur Johnson's kids. And Wallace Johnson, he got around a little bit more and had a few children here, there, everywhere. So when I was going through Ancestry, I was connecting a lot with people through Wallace Johnson. A lot of pictures of them too. Melissa's interested. We got a lot of pictures from Haycock days. My grandma loved taking pictures, and I have most of the pictures now. She gave me a photo book. I'm trying to digitize a lot of her pictures too. Looks like they're finishing up now. We've got a few more people left. Wow, 34 people on here. Thank you, 34 people coming here and joining me on this amazing first day, start of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics here in Fairbanks, Alaska. Those of you that don't know, the village of Haycock. There's a lot of significance to the starting of this event with good old Buddy Hagberg. Pretty cool. I think it all just tied back to that. And Frank Whaley, of course. I just grew up hearing about all the pilots from those days, since my great uncles were all pilots too. So it's kind of cool how everything just comes full circle. My grandma Johnson passed away last year. She was getting close to 100 years old. It was awesome. I got to have her in my life. But she is the one that told me so many stories. So many. From Haycock days. And a little something special from Haycock days in Nome is this ring on my finger. That's from my great-grandpa Arthur Johnson to my great-grandma Clara McCafferty Johnson. Oopsie. From gold he mined. So I have her wedding ring. It's kind of cool that it's here because her grandbabies are here and her great grandbabies. Kind of cool. Yeah, I think they've wrapped it up. Looks like that one more round possibly of preliminaries here they're going to get done. They got the tape measure out. That's always a sign that's still going.
Torch athletes, please go ahead and get checked in here at the administration or officials table.
Yep, this is wrapping up.
Athletes, please get checked in at the officials table.
So outside is going to be the race of the messenger, not inside. That will be the finals actually outside. And then they're supposed to get to the blanket toss preliminaries. I'm not sure if that'll happen. That's supposed to happen at 4 p.m. if there's enough pullers. There might not be enough pullers, so got to have enough pullers to do the Nalakatuk, the blanket toss. I used to say Nalukatuk, but it's Nalakatuk. My grandma made me say things correctly. She'd make me say it over and over and over. Okay, so I'll just give you a shot of where we're at. We're at the Carlson Center in Fairbanks, Alaska. Get another wide shot of the entire arena, the entire event. Well, all the athletes are going to be going outside right now to do the race of the messenger, but they're still doing preliminaries of the one-hand reach here inside the Carlson Center. I'm super happy that people are talking here and giving me more people to cheer for that I can put names to. So if I cross paths with Dawn, I will say hello, Dawn Heffman. That'll be cool. Okay, they're still doing preliminaries on the right. Looks like, oh, Green Sox. I see what she was saying about Green Sox. Green Sox was Quinton, I think Melissa said. Okay, so I'm getting more names of people to cheer for here. Wow, 40 people on here. Holy cow, welcome 40 people. World Eskimo in the Olympics in Fairbanks, Alaska. Okay, I love getting to know the names of more people now too. A lot of these same people were in Juneau in April for the traditional games. That was fun to watch. And I couldn't live stream because there was really no signal in the high school in Juneau, so I just shot video of it. I still have to finish uploading a lot of it. I'm a lazy editor, lazy uploader, but oh well. Ooh, goodness. I cannot wait to get a better situation here with my silly dilly equipment. Still going, still doing preliminaries. Yep, they got still 4 polls going. Oh! Still got 4 polls going. 1 poll is retired. That was probably for the women's. They go through it fast. Looks like Colton Paul on the left. I know his name well because he is one of the top athletes along with Bernard and Green. Not the official Green, but the Green looking at us sitting down. Those 2 guys are super good. And Kyle too. Kyle Worrell. God, he's epic on the knuckle hop and seal hop. Wow, 43 people on here. Holy cow, welcome 43 people. Welcome, welcome. Watching the preliminaries of the one-hand reach. Super happy to have you all here. Make sure you come back tonight at 6 p.m. Alaska time for the grand opening ceremony and the dances and more events tonight. Gonna have a lot of dance events, Miss WEIO introductions, blanket toss, fish cutting contest, dance performances, one hand reach finals, dance performance, and the infamous 4-man carry tonight. And 40 watching says Benny, yes. And the 4-man carry, I guess, in the first time in history of the games, a woman qualified, and she's from Nuuk, Greenland. So that's exciting, super exciting. Wow, the guy's doing it with somebody, his child on his back. I love it. Yeah. Super cool. I like being on a wide shot like this, unless it's somebody I know I'm related to, then I'll go in close. But this way, what the World Community Olympics cameras are not catching, I'm just going to do the wide shot. That way, if you're watching their live stream on Facebook, you'll see more close stuff. And if they miss getting one of your family members or something, well, I'll get it on the wide shot. That's the whole goal, is to make sure everybody gets seen. Just like with the comments, I like to read every single comment and have the people that chat participate as the event's happening. I like to read out the full username and the full comment. And I got gobs of really good moderators that keep it a wholesome, healthy, safe place for people of all ages to chat. So it's something that over the past 10 months, it's grown into a very, very healthy chat area. So anybody joining, feel free to chat, say hello. If you're related to anybody out there, I will do close-ups upon request. And anybody else watching, my village family members are from Haycock, Nome, Gullivan, migrated to Fairbanks and Anchorage. If so, connect with me. We've already found a very close relation on the chat, which was super cool. I love meeting family members, especially ones that are direct line to me. That was cool. Johnson, oh my gosh. A Haycock Johnson, wow. The Belts, Hagbergs, Sorensens, Johnsons, they're all Haycock families. Trying to remember the other names. Those are the ones that just come to my mind because Grandma always talked a lot about it. Looks like they're still going over there. Preliminaries. I'm gonna keep going until they finish the preliminaries. So I have a hardwired mic in my iPad. That way I don't have to worry about batteries dying. And it's kind of visible in my shirt with a cord, so people don't think I'm just that crazy lady in the corner of the Carlson Center just yapping to herself. Oh, I'm so... See, my great-grandma and grandma always said I could talk a lot. So I think that skill that I have is coming very useful. Woo! For events like this. Yeah! That was good. Woo! You did good in the far right. Very good. Made it. Woo! So, yeah, I think those skills are coming in handy now. Man, if Grandma was still alive, I would have brought her here. She would have loved it. I used to see Grandma a lot in the last 15 years. Every time I go to Anchorage for doctor appointments at A&MC, I go visit with her and stay with her. So we got to have a lot of good times the last 13 years. trying to see if they have any other people gonna do. Yep, looks like one more on that pole. Whoa, walking on your hands. Dang, these young guys have some energy, don't they? Let's see. Then he says, I was about to ask what percent is your battery at low. My tablet can go for, gosh, 10 hours easily. And I have 2 battery packs here too, fully charged, ready to charge anything I need. So I don't have to worry about the battery on my tablet. On the brakes, I fully charge it back up, of course. My phone is at 49%. I'm reading chats off of my phone. Then he says, if I'm able to go, I can bring my iPad and phone, but they might die live streaming it though. Oh, you can use my battery packs, Benny. I have 2 of them. I bought them in Japan, and oh my gosh, they're really, really good. High quality. They're awesome. They charge fast. 10, that's crazy. Yeah, Benny, I know that this lasts forever because I watch movies on it and YouTube, and I might watch it for all day into the evening, and then I'll look at it, it'll say 15%, and I'm like, oh goodness, and I plug it in. And it's like, wow, this battery lasts forever. I don't ever have to worry about it dying. How much were the battery packs? I think I spent $15, $20 on each one, but they're really good. And they have a USB-C connector. You can also adapt it to the Apple adapter too, if need be. Wow, says Benny. Yeah, the prices in Japan are cheap, and the products are quality. So for me, they're cheap because our exchange rate is good. That's a good price, says Benny. Yes. But the only problem is I can't put my wireless mic on the iPad because my case doesn't allow me to plug in the receiver. So I use this hardwired mic that doesn't need a battery, so I don't have to ever worry about my audio. I just clip it to my shoulder and call it good. And I can just yap, 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 yap. But I am ready. My backpack's got battery packs, extra charger for wall charging. There'll be plugins right behind me in the hallway to charge up on, but each round really doesn't last long enough to kill my tablet, because each round, there's 2 rounds a day, is 3 hours-ish to 4 hours-ish. The morning side's a little bit shorter than the evening side. Okay, looks like they're still going in the far right corner, I think. Yeah, they still got a few more guys, and then the lower middle here. Looks like they still got people going. And still on the other pole. So all 3 poles are still going because there's so many guys entered in this event. Boy, I can't wait to get a good tripod situation set up here. Oh. There, you got it? Did you get it? I think that's Kyle on the lower left. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to go from, I think it is him. I'm not sure. I wish I could know the names. I know some of them from just being around the event so many times now. This is my 3rd time covering indigenous games, traditional games. And it's my intention to keep covering more and more and more and more. Let's see, Ayana, what is this? Ayana Mitchell asks, this is the World Eskimo Indian Olympics in Fairbanks, Alaska. People from circumpolar regions around the world, Greenland, Canada, Alaska, Siberia, come together in July here in Fairbanks, Alaska, to do indigenous traditional games that have been practiced and done for eons. It's part of our history, part of our culture. And it's got unique games that test the strength, agility, endurance, tolerance of pain, and strength. And it was a way to discover who in the village was strong enough to go on hunts, fishing boats, whaling boats, etc. It also gave the young people something to do in the wintertime, stuck inside in the sod houses back in the day. And this event here can be done in a confined space, so it was a great way for young people to expend their energy while inside and have a competition with each other and keep in shape too. I think they've wrapped up some of the poles here. People are dissipating and they're going to be going outside soon. Let's see, Ayana. Oh, how cool. Thank you for explaining and sharing. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Ayana. Kind of like rites of passage and an African culture. Yes, 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 exactly. And these type of things tested their endurance in the cold as well. You know, all temperatures, all conditions. Some of them mimic hopping from log to log, ice flow to ice flow. Hunting like the seal hop, knuckle hop. Well, knuckle hop is just brutal. Woo! Yeah. Sorry, I got excited. Seal hop is something that was mimicking for hunting seals. You hop like a seal. It's really hard, but I could actually do 4 feet of it in my old age here. I'm a grandma. You'll see the guy over there laying on the ground. He's there as a judge. He's not sleeping. He's over there laying on the ground to see if any body part touches the ground. That's his job there. Okay, it looks like a pole's been wrapped up. Let's get it over here to these last 2 poles. Looks like we got one more pole going, got a judge over there. So this would be Colton Paul. I know he's from Kipnuk and lives in Anchorage now. He is a top athlete. These are the preliminaries. These are not the finals. Balancing all his weight. Oh, didn't make it. Is he gonna try again? I think he has 3 tries. I wonder if he's gonna try again. I don't know if his tries are all done. It's the last pole now. They're removing the other poles.
Just a reminder, if you signed up for the Race of the Messenger, please come to the right side of the stage to check in and pick up your bib. We'll be starting at 3 p.m., but you need to check in by 2:30 p.m., so just a couple more minutes.
Okay, he's getting ready to put his weight on 2 hands. Here he goes. All of his weight is on 2 hands. His legs cannot touch the floor. He's going to lift up 1 hand, touch the ball. Oh, his feet touched. So that doesn't count, that one. I think he has 1 more try now. This is the preliminaries. So he's already qualified for the finals. He's just seen how high he can go and getting some good practice in now. So it's probably his last try. Yep. I took the last pole away, so we're down to 1 pole with Colton Paul. Trying to go for a very high height there. That ball is very high off the ground. Okay, all of his weight on 2 hands. Reaches with 1 hand, touch the ball. Ah, nope. Didn't make it. Okay, but he qualified for the finals, so that'll be tonight. And that looks like it wraps up the inside events for right now. So I'm gonna say goodbye and I'm gonna say Kuyana, Kuyanakpak. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you guys at 6 p.m. Alaska time for the grand opening ceremony. All right? Okay, cool. Kuyana.